Welcome back to Anything is Possible. I've talked to a lot of people. We've done a lot of these shows.
Right.
And one of the things that I've noticed through the years is how central faith is to possibility.
Yes, sir.
I'm not saying that everybody has to have the same faith or that you have to have faith in order to make something possible.
Right.
But a lot of people that have been in that chair right there have expressed that their faith is an anchor. It is the catalyst. It is the fuel, if you will, of possibility. Let's talk a little bit about your faith.
Right.
You've been married to Ruby for 27 years. You got 4 kids. You are in the real estate business. You're going to clean floors when you leave here. You started your own business 28 years ago, and you've worked for yourself, and you've seen God sustain you.
Yes, sir.
Talk about the centrality of your faith.
Well, I guess, first of all, I give Jesus Christ all the praise. Let me talk about my church. First of all, I'm a member over at Peace and Goodwill Missionary Baptist Church over on Washington Avenue. Pastor John Jordan is my pastor. I'm a deacon over there, singing the male chorus. We got a youth group that youth ministry. We help out on that. But I really and truly believe that when you have God in your life, and when you really believe, despite I don't care what's going on in your life, when you anchored in the Lord, that we'll go through things, but He'd always bring us through. My wife, especially my wife, when we sit down to eat, first of all, we bless our food and we eat. We go to bed at night, we pray together. When we get up in the morning, I give her a hug. She give me a hug. She let me know I love her. She's loved me and I love her. But God has really, truly added favor to my life. He has allowed me to be able to reach others, to communicate with others. I like helping others, especially young men that's out there young businessmen, young entrepreneurs that trying to do something for themselves. And
I see you a lot in the community, and in this kind of a quiet way. I call it the Rudy way. You'll call somebody to the side and they'll be telling you what you're doing, and you always ask them questions. Why are you doing that? What is it? Why is it that you are now spending your life quietly just kind of grabbing young men by the arm and saying, hey, number one, get your faith right.
That's right.
Number two, you've been calling young men to really focus on, if they're married or in a relationship, really loving and cherishing their wife. And then you tell them to get their money right.
Right, exactly.
Let's deal with number 2 into number 3.
Okay.
Teach us about loving a woman the right way.
Well, first of all, I think that I guess for me, for example, my wife and I treat her like a lady. I have and I always, one of my things is you have to, the things that you do in life, you have to set the example. My children, my young girls at home, my daughter there, what they see is what they get. It ain't like they see a dad during the week, and on Sunday you see a different dad. The same dad you see during the week is the same dad you see on Sundays.
Wow.
And I just, I love setting an example. Have I made mistakes? Of course, we all have. But I just want to be, if you push me, I'm gonna pull you. And when I pull you, I'm going to reach and pull you up. I'm not going to push you down. And I think that's what life is. We need to be able to be in a position to be able to help others.
Treat her like
and bless others.
Treat her like a lady. Now, what about getting young people together with their money? You want people to live debt free, don't you?
Yes, sir. Very much so. Despite of what the economy says and what's going on right now today, I think a man can do anything. Anything is possible. if he put his mind to it. You know, I heard Dave Ramsey say one time, well, he says it all the time, you got to get up and kill it, get up from the cave, kill it, and drag it home. And that's what we have to do. You know, it's not going to fall in your lap. It's not going to just, it's just not going to just, Lord, help me, and it's going to be right there. You got to get out there and get it. I think that especially young people, young guys, especially young men, a lot of them just need a little direction. You know, you know, if they're going in the right direction, sometimes they need a little pep talk just to give them, hey, I'm doing the right thing. Maybe I am doing the right thing. You know, and sometimes that you know, we get down. We all get down, but I just think that it's just a matter of just giving that little edge, a little nudge. You know.
Yeah, I'm thinking about your life. I'm thinking about having parents who set an example, who gave you a love for God,
yes, sir,
but also an incredible work ethic.
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking about how God blessed you with a ruby of a wife,
yes, sir,
who believes in you and who blesses you with a smile and sets an example of helping others.
Right.
I'm thinking about how you've been blessed in your business to prosper,
yes,
to be debt-free. But then I think one of the beautiful things, and one of the reasons I wanted you on the show, is that you are an apostle of possibility, if you will, because now you're reaching out to other people.
Yes.
And there's some young man, there's some young woman that you met along the way that is going to say the same thing about you. They're going to say, 28 years ago, I met this guy. He gave me a different idea about possibility.
Right.
And that person is going to go off and do the same thing. So I thank you for being an apostle of possibility, if you will, and for being a great man, and also for loving your wife. I mean, that's a great model to set in the community. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
You are proof positive, my brother, that anything is possible.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you next time.